Today marks 3 weeks since the Fox Valley tornado touched down and changed thousands of lives. Communities now looking at when life might return to a sense of normalcy after the EF3 tornado. Menasha's mayor says storm debris pickup has been going smoothly and estimates that will continue through this week. The area-wide curfew and debris burn ban is still in effect. Officials say they'll put out an official notice when they're lifted. And multiple businesses across the area are still looking for options after severe storm damage and hoping the community will come together to lend a hand. Mary Piacenti is live this morning at St. Mary Cemetery to tell us about their call for help and how other Appleton businesses are stepping up. Mary.
Tammy, we were here at St. Mary Cemetery in Appleton the day after that EF3 tornado, and 3 weeks later, they're now calling on the community to help out. Take a look over my right shoulder. You can still see some of the damage that the cemetery has been facing. You can see, just for example, that uprooted tree stump. It's one of multiple still on the property that need to be removed. Trees also missing bark, branches destroyed. It's just a glimpse at what this cemetery has been going through. Work has been done, but again, there's still much to do. The cemetery actually posted Sunday night that the removal of the trees and the restoration of the grounds itself is not covered by insurance, and they anticipate costs nearing $100,000 for a full restoration. An estimated 70 of the trees on the property were lost. 35 of those tree trunks need to be removed, and 60 stumps need to be ground, and all monuments need to be professionally reset. Volunteers have been posting about being in the area, removing some of the trash and debris. But to help out St. Mary Cemetery, beyond volunteering, you can see a sign actually over there. It's just one of many on the property that gives you a place to donate. You can go to stmaryparishcemetery.org, and we also have that link on WBAY.com coming soon. And speaking of fundraising, Mile of Music right here in Appleton is closing their tornado relief fundraiser. Their 1 Mile, 1 Community t-shirt went for $35, with 100% of those proceeds going to the Community Response Fund. We're still waiting for the final numbers for that fundraiser to be released, but I know that they have raised $7,700 so far. The festival announced August 9th is the last day for a fundraiser, and they since extended that deadline to Sunday. It may very well be 3 weeks after this tornado hit, but we really cannot tell as of right now when St. Mary will be restored to its full operations and the grounds will be restored back to normal. But for now, reporting live in Appleton, Mary Piacenti, Action 2 News.
Mary, thank you. And you can find complete coverage of the Fox Valley tornado and cleanup efforts at WBAY.com/tornado. To donate to local organizations helping tornado victims, you can visit WBAY.com/links.